All right, welcome to a tech tip. I wanted to try and give you some ideas on different ways that you could potentially save your assignments. Why is this so important? Well, it's extremely important because I don't want to hear that you have a nightmare issue come up like what happened to my daughter's dad. She was about 9 months old, really cute, really sweet, sitting on his lap, playing around with his keyboard. And he asked me to come take a look at his paper, and he turned away for all of 2 seconds. And we still, to this day, do not know how she did it, but she hit a key combination, and the entire document disappeared. There was no recovering it from anywhere. It was nowhere on the hard drive. It was nowhere in the trash for the device. It was just gone. And he just completed a research paper, and it was a nightmare, and it was heartbreaking, and it was just gut-wrenching to witness. So to help you avoid this, I have a couple of options for you for backing up your homework, your documents, whatever it is that you might have that needs to be backed up. So some of your options are OneDrive, Dropbox, a server, and if you're really desperate, you can email it to yourself. Well, why not the USB thumb drives? Those are great. They are a fabulous tool to be able to have your device, have when your device isn't right there. However, those can get dropped in the sink or the toilet, and then they're wet, and it's an electronic, and all of your data goes gone. So maybe not the best option. Instead, cloud backups, offsite backups, very good options. So OneDrive, Dropbox, a server, if you have one. The downfall to the server is if you don't have access to it off campus or wherever it is that you have it saved to, you may not have it when you need it. And then if you're really desperate, you can always email it to yourself. My caution there is you could end up with a lot of different emailed versions, and then which one's the correct version. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at the top two that I'm recommending: OneDrive and Dropbox. I'm going to start with Dropbox because that's the website I have pulled up. So with Dropbox, you can actually get free storage. This is the sign-in. This is what it looks like. You can create an account. You can sign in with Google. You can sign in with Apple. I have my email address that I use for this. And so I'm going to stop my screen share just long enough to put mine in so I can show you what it looks like on this site. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to go back to that screen share. So for the website, this is what you would see right here. You've got all your files here, you've got recents here. You can go through and you can click into anything that you need to be able to see what is where for your information. Now, the good news is you can also download an app to your various devices. And so when you do that, you end up with a lot of different great aspects. So I'm going to go into right here. This is my files, and you can see my PC, you can see my quick access, you can see my Dropbox and OneDrive, which I'm going to get to here soon, and all of the same files, they're right there. Even better is that you've got this access for your phone, for your tablet, for your computer. For the free account, you're only allowed up to 3 devices. If you pay for the upgrade, you can have more devices. But again, You can access it online too. So you still have access to your files, even if you're not logged into the actual app on one of your devices. So the free option, pretty good. Next, your next one is going to be the cloud storage. So for that one, I'm going to go back here. And I've logged into one of my accounts, and you can see I have everything here. And I can go to my OneDrive, and it will show my OneDrive files. I don't use OneDrive, as you can see, because there is nothing here. But you can actually log into OneDrive, and you could have set up the exact same as Dropbox. So if your campus uses Microsoft 365 and you have a free account that way, you've already got the free storage for OneDrive. You just have to know to save it there, and you have to know to be able to access it either online or again in your files, making sure that you've logged in on your device so that you have that. The last one I have for you, and I don't recommend this as often because I really don't like Google Docs, but it would actually be the Google Drive. And you can use the Google Drive, you can upload files into there. The reason I don't recommend this one as often is because if you do not have your permissions set correctly, you could turn in your assignment, but that doesn't mean that the learning management system or your professor is going to be able to access that file. So just a caution for you, if you are using Google Drive, Google Docs, anything Google, if you have to turn in an assignment, print it to PDF and then upload the PDF into that assignment just to be on the safe side. That's really all I have for you for backup options and tech tips. If you found this useful, that's great. If not, let me know what you might still need or what questions you might have so that I can add that in. All right, guys, thanks so much, and I'll catch you on the flip side.